Okay, so when everything's running right, there should be a lot of water coming out of that spigot, as you can see. When the filter starts getting clogged up, that water's going to start coming out slower and slower, and you don't want it to, once it starts slowing down, you want to change the filter. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a minute. The filter is in that thing right there on the ground, on the side of the pool. The other thing we have here is a skimmer, and the skimmer is supposed to suck the bugs and stuff off the top of the water. So it should be adjusted high so that that blue part's kind of floating just a little bit, you see? And inside of there is where we put the chlorine tablets. And the chlorine tablets are in a bucket on the porch right there. And I usually put like one in every 5 days or so. When the one in the filter disappears, or that blue thing disappears, then it's just time for a new chlorine tablet. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to change the filter. So we come to this thing, first of all, we have to turn it off, turn the pump off. So the switch is right here, there's a middle switch. And when you turn it back on, you want to make sure you push it to the top, and it'll turn on. If you push it to the bottom, it's a timer, and it'll shut off after a while. Next thing you want to do is you got these two handles here. You want to close these valves. Close this valve. Oops. Not quite get it. There you go. And close this valve over here. Push it down and twist it. That'll keep the water from coming in here. Now what you're going to do is take this little top thing here and unscrew it. And let some of the suction in. Now I'm going to have to shut the phone down for just a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off. So twist this gray part off. So let me put the phone down and do that real quick. Okay. You can see it twists like that. That comes off. And then the filter's inside here. It's kind of, sometimes it's kind of tight. That's why you undo the suction. But it might take two hands for me to do this. Okay, there we go. Lift it up. Now we have the filter. This one happens to be pretty clean because I just put it in there. But if it's not clean, what we'll do is we'll go over here onto the patio. And we take this filter, which is soaking in just kind of some soapy water, and I'll take it and I'll hose it off really good with high pressure spray, maybe even take a brush to it and clean the filter all off, and then put that filter in the pump filter. So let's pretend I just did that. I've got this filter. You gotta sit down there, you give it a little, you gotta push it, it kind of snaps on there a little bit. And you put this back on. Put this back on. Okay, now what you have to do, once you get that tightened back on there, before you turn the pump on, and before you close this, don't close this valve yet. Yeah, come let the water in. What this is going to do is it's going to get all the air out of that filter box. Okay, so just open that up. Oh, I blew too much out, but that's okay. Put it back in there. All the air's out of there, now the pump will run. If you get air in the pump, it won't run. Then you turn the switch on. Oh, I forgot to do this valve right here. No water's coming out. Got water coming out, everything's good. And that's it. And if you get a bunch of stuff, we actually have a net that you can use to skim off the top. If there's a bunch of grass or bugs floating in there, bees or whatever, you can use that net right there to scoop stuff. And this is where the chlorine tabs are in this bucket. You can see those things in there. And so the filter probably changed every 3 or 4 days, and then again, the tablets probably every 3 to 5 days, put a new one in there. And that should be good. Thanks a lot. Bye.